Well, hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Miss Raga's Art Room. So for our video today, here's what we're focused on. Many of our projects this year in Art 8 and both foundations are going to call for a 1-inch border on our project, okay? And so whether you're playing a little catch up at home or you missed something, you're here after school watching this on your phone to get the directions, here's what you need to do. First and foremost, make sure you got a good ruler that doesn't have any bends or kinks in it. I find doing your borders with mechanical pencil gives you the tightest line, but if you've got a regular number 2, make sure it's nice and sharp. And of course, an eraser in case we need to do any erasing. Okay, first business is check out your ruler. Okay, look for that 1-inch mark, and also look to see where the markings start at the end of your ruler. Now this one's a little bit worn, right? You can see it's gotten rubbed away a bit, but the markings on this ruler are actually supposed to go, you can see it pretty well on this end, go right to the very end, right? Sometimes a ruler will have a little dash at the beginning where the inch mark actually starts a little bit inset from the edge. Okay, but because this one is right at the edge, we're going to line edge up to start. Okay, so let me flip back to my other end so it's a little bit more comfortable for me to use. Okay, I'm lining up right to the edge of my paper, and I'm going to make a teeny tiny dot right at the 1-inch mark. Don't make a dash, make a teeny tiny dot. Oh, wait for the bell. The reason you want to make a little teeny tiny dot is that gives you an accurate measure. Okay, our next step is to then move the ruler up, same thing. Make sure that you're right to the edge of the board. Go ahead and make a teeny tiny little dot. What we're going to do now is connect those 2 dots and make a nice straight line. So I'm going to line my ruler up. This is another important component, is make sure you're holding the ruler nice and straight as you draw, right? Don't let that ruler wiggle around. See how I'm spreading my hands out? I'm supporting the ruler, holding it onto the paper so it doesn't wiggle. All right, then I'm going to continue around all of my edges doing the same thing. I'm going to line the ruler up on the edge, make a little dash, whoops, line the ruler up on my edge, or I shouldn't say a dash, a dot, make a little dot, no dashes, right? Teeny tiny marks, so I'm getting accurate measurement. Line the ruler up. Okay, and draw my line. 2 more sides to go. Let's keep going. I'm going to line my ruler up again. Notice how each time I'm really using my fingers to make sure that my ruler is accurately lined up right to the edge of the board. No guessing, no close enough. I'm really making sure that I'm doing tight, crisp measurements. And I'm going to line my ruler up, good hold in place, nice line. This is the same technique we're going to use for any border you have to put on a project, right? Maybe it's something for another art class, you have to do a 1/2 inch or a 3/4 border. It's the same way. Okay, again, aligning my ruler up, making sure I get a good, tight, even measurement. And then finally, do my last line. Okay, beautiful. My border is almost finished. I've got one final step. Okay, if you'll notice, I've got these little corners here. Okay, if you can see that, where I've got those little inset lines that I'm going to get rid of. Okay, because I want it to be just a nice, smooth, even border all the way around. So I'm going to grab a chunk eraser. You could use the one on the end of your pencil. Grab a chunk. If you got one of those white vinyl erasers, they work great. And I want you to just erase out those extra little lines in the corners so that this looks like a beautiful, even border. There we are. Ta-da! And there it is. Check that out. Borders all set. All right, now we're actually ready to start our drawing work. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen.